We are back. As promised, we were unable to finish what we started in the previous live stream, but tonight is the night where we finally finish our playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Welcome, welcome. We have a couple of things to do. Now, this playthrough is mostly going to consist of a certain expansion which has been put into the game in such a way that it is mandatory to play before you can finish the game. Because without the expansion, which is the Amorous Adventures of Bold Sir Hans Capon, I think that's the full name. Without that DLC, without that expansion, this game would have been over in about like 15-20 minutes. Because we have pretty much reached the ending of the main story. We just have to play through that bit of DLC before we can conclude our journey in Kingdom Come Deliverance. So I suggest that we don't wait for too long and we continue with...
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
With our playthrough.
Right.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Bergov is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Bergov tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else.
I got it,
Just
Dad.
hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Bergov is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
And now we have a bunch of questions to ask. Let's see how far we can get.
I'm getting a bit lost in the Luxembourg lineage. It all seems a bit too tangled.
The Luxembourgs have ruled the Empire and Bohemia for almost 100 years now. Emperor Charles brought this land to prominence. When he was in power, things had never been so good. Wenceslas and Sigismund are his sons, but by different mothers. Jobst and Prokop are their cousins. They were entrusted with governing Moravia. But instead, they've been in a bitter armed feud for years, and now Sigismund's fallen out with Wenceslas. Wenceslas also had another brother, the youngest, John of Görlitz, who was most probably...
Jesus, he's going through the entire Luxembourg family tree.
It's hard to keep up with their affairs, since they tend to change their alliances from one day to the next.
Let's see, let's just ask the interesting things. That young man John of Liechtenstein, not that interesting. Rupert of the Palatinate, I hardly know anything about Sigismund. The League of Lords, just who is this Prokop? You knew Wenceslas. Who is that Jobst? Well, we already know who Jobst is. He's the cousin of the king, I believe. We already know that they fought together. Radzik and the king, Wenceslas. I don't think there's much of interest here. For you, at least. Most of this is pretty much historical background as to who everyone is. This is pretty much setting up the next game, because I don't remember too much of it either, truth be told. So, thank you, Daddy.
That's about all.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son.
Good luck, son. Thank you. Already picked up the letter before I got the objective. See? You'll see in just a moment why the DLC is mandatory. Because we're on our way out to pretty much finish the main story right now.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt.
Yes, you did.
No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
Please.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Gutenberg and Gauntlets. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
And so everything comes full circle.
Coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle.
Him? Never.
We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
Yes, take a deep bow. Let's get on our horses and be on our way. Wow, 85 groschen. So much money. Hello, Marone. Welcome to the live stream, the final Kingdom Come Deliverance live stream. The end of a long journey. Congratulations, you've completed the main storyline. If you like, you can still embark on side quests and activities, or just wander the world. You can end the game anytime afterwards by writing off the map with Sir Hans Capon's squad. So as you can see, there is an actual ending. You can actually finish the game and get a proper the end screen and everything. Yes, I'm very sure. I know what we have to do. I think we'll be done in about 2 to 3 hours maximum. But we do need to get a move on. Like I said, if we did not have to play the DLC, this live stream would be over in about 15 minutes. Really, because it's all about just riding off to the edge of the map now with Hans Capon and just picking a certain conversation option, and then you get the entire ending cutscene where they ride off towards their new goal. That's the ending, so it's a very open ending. Like I said, they've confirmed that there is a sequel in development, but to trigger the cutscene, when this particular expansion is installed, you have to play the expansion first, i.e. help Sir Hans Capon with another assignment first before you can finish the game. That's the whole thing we have to do.
So, can we set off now, Henry?
Yes.
Of course. I can't wait.
I need better armor.
Horse. The Lord of Berghoff is bound to be waiting as eagerly.
Because I'm a dirty boy. I'm a lordling. I deserve to be up front. And you lot in the back. Protect our asses. La-di-da. Nice to have a little quiet stroll after everything we've been through.
So, how is life as a highborn bastard?
I'm getting used to it.
What about Rudzig? Has he accounted for not owning up to you the whole time?
He explained it. All will be well, I think.
Glad to hear it. It's far more acceptable for a nobleman to befriend a noble bastard than a blacksmith's son.
It was a long journey.
Come to blows with a blacksmith.
True that. And we haven't even played everything or done all of the quests. We haven't even touched all of the expansions. That's all extra stuff you can explore for yourself if you ever get to play the game.
Scheming has me a little lost. I thought Sigismund was the devil, Wenceslas a martyr, those on his side the heroes, and those against him the villains.
Hello, Christina. Wartime? No, we're done with wartime. Well, we're about to finish the game.
I didn't expect the noble lord.
The whole point of the journey we're undertaking now is to go and negotiate. So I wouldn't say we're off to have war or to wage war. Why are the soldiers so far behind? Keep up. You're a disgrace to the lords.
Did you know that King Wenceslas is such a
twat
drunkard,
or a feckless drunkard?
really? And to be honest, I'm not sure I wanted to know. I slept better believing my fate was watched over by a wise and powerful monarch.
So did I.
What a dismal world when you can't keep trusting your own king.
On the other hand, times were better with him here than with him gone.
Isn't that the truth?
La 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 la. Marone says, it will be a long time before I start this game again.
What do you think of Sigismund?
Well, if you have the Royal Edition or the Standard Edition with all of the DLC, it is worth playing through.
Look at what those hordes of his are getting.
Absolutely. And like I said, we haven't even played most of the DLC. So there's still a lot for you to enjoy for yourself.
None of this would have happened.
No one forced him to burn Skalitz.
We never even
That's a fact.
had like a hound of our own, a dog, which is something you get if you play the DLC with Teresa, I think. The miller's niece.
Do you know anything about Prokop?
This is just ridiculous.
The
The guard is just
Why?
way behind.
Last winter, a certain Sir Jan Sokol of Lambert, a well-known knight, or robber baron to some, tried to occupy the city of Iglar.
But if you're wondering,
Orders of none other than Prokop.
And what has that got
the
to do
main
with
quest here is called
Well,
Epilogue,
he was
so
young.
we are at the ending.
Of course, that's
We
what
very
Sir
much
Brandon
are.
in front of Yost.
And what was it all about?
Christina says maybe your potions
They
have a
wanted
side
to
effect on the men being
occupy
slow.
the side of the League of Lords.
No, I think this is really this is a design error. They're supposed to be.
They couldn't get past the
They
Iglar
never keep up.
with their pitchforks and cauldrons
This is
of
the
hot
third time
water.
I've been playing this thing,
I would never have thought of Sahana as just such a rebel.
and they always are way behind on everyone else. I think it's a small design error. It has to
Have you
be.
heard anything about Rupert of
Joke.
Palatinate?
A little. He can't.
I wasn't
manage
too
to
sure if
wrest
you were
power
actually
from a
kidding
king
or
who
not.
doesn't much care for ruling and isn't fighting back. That doesn't seem like a man who has what it takes to rule. And that's all I need to know.
Yeah, I hear you, Marone. I'm switching between Ni no Kuni, Borderlands 3,
And that bird
Oninaki,
boss we're going to see. Do you know anything about him?
Final Fantasy
I haven't heard much
8,
good about him,
Rainbow
but
Six,
I have a
and Red
feeling
Dead
that
Redemption
some of those
2.
are quite in awe of him. And his castle is apparently quite impressive. I'll be interested to see for myself.
So I'm switching between a lot of games myself. And on top of that, tomorrow we have Code Vein releasing,
And what about the
and
League
next
of
week,
Lords?
Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Wealthy, pompous.
So
The
very
king doesn't
busy
seem to
times
like
for a
it much.
gamer.
He's chosen to let the lesser ranks of the nobility into his circle, men like your father. I admit I don't blame him one bit, but the lords weren't happy about their lost influence, so they put their foot down. If I were Wenceslas, I'd have let them hang after they abducted me the first time, but he gave them seats at the provincial council? Little wonder they're back at their old tricks.
I've been talking through this whole conversation, but they're actually exchanging some interesting banter about Sir Hanush and how he was when he was younger and so on and so forth. And King Wenceslas, or Venceslas, however you'd like to pronounce it. I think this is where the conversation ends, because we are actually almost at the edge of the map where the game is supposed to officially conclude. And I do remember there being a chest where you can have like better armor, I believe. This is also another point of interest if you recognize this. The Neuhof stud farm, which is where everything pretty much began when they raided this whole place, killed the horses, and so on. Memories from about 10 or 12 live streams ago, I believe. Yeah, the Borderlands games are pretty big. But I do suggest playing them chronologically if you are interested in the story. So play number 1 first, then 2, then you can do the pre-sequel, and then head on over to Borderlands 3, the new one, which I will be streaming next week. At least that is what I intend to do. Now that we will be finished with Kingdom Come Deliverance, we can, you know, switch over between different games. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing a full Borderlands 3 playthrough. Maybe like it could be like sort of an impressions live stream where you guys get to see the game in action, the new guns and everything. Same thing with Red Dead Redemption 2 and a couple of other games like Ni no Kuni. I don't intend on fully playing that thing on stream. I'm just going to do a one-time stream tomorrow, unless people really want to see everything, but I think I'd be spoiling a lot of cool stuff if I play the whole thing. We are at the edge of the map. This is the camp up ahead. Maybe I shouldn't go ahead of Sir Hans Capon. I'll let him go first. Go after Capon. Finish. Next objective. Talk to Capon. Wait until Capon arrives at the camp. Well, he's walking. Marone says that's the reason why I did not start the Yakuza games. You don't see yourself playing them in order. Well, you should, because the Yakuza games are pretty amazing. That's also an idea. I could play Yakuza 0. I have not finished that game, and I do intend on starting again from scratch. So who knows, maybe I can play that for a little bit as well on stream. We have a ton of options. I do also want to do another Rainbow Six live stream. I'm saving up on a lot of alpha packs to open up on stream, like 50 plus packs, which is going to be cool. But I'm still saving up on them, so you have to give me a little bit of time to get to those 50 plus alpha packs. Anyhow, that's for a different live stream. I'm still dealing with Kingdom Come Deliverance tonight. I only wanted to show you the map so that you can see that we are really on the very edge of the map. Because this road is the road which leads to the exit of the game, I guess you could say. And if you go all the way to the edge, you'll see that there's a invisible wall which says that you cannot.
This is certainly no time for roving.
You cannot go beyond this point. But this is the exit, so this is where we're supposed to go. And if there was no DLC, this would have been the end of the stream. All we needed to do right here is talk to Hans Capon and tell him we're ready to go. Then you'd have one final cutscene, and that would be it. But considering that we are playing the Royal Edition, we are obligated to play one piece of DLC, and that is what tonight is all about. And here it is, all of the beautiful armor that I've been looking for. Oh goodness, look at this. Look at that. I will take that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. I'll take everything. Just give everything to me. This. I'm over encumbered, but I don't care. Not the prettiest looking helmet. I do actually prefer the Italian one. Much cleaner. This one looks kind of bulky. Like Henry's got a beak. But all of this loot seems to be better. So the question is, how much can I store onto my horse? Oh, a lot, as it seems. Very well. So I'm going to take off these things and put them on my horse. Just so I cannot get some of these things mixed up. And then we'll put on all of the fancy new armor that we found. I think it's all better. I think we're keeping this one. And the shoes as well, perhaps? Yeah. Okay, let's take a look. And I'm also going to stash this because I don't think this helmet looks really nice. This one looks better. I just need to clean it a little bit. Put this on. This one. Oh! This one is better. Nobleman's gauntlets. Oh, I don't need the shoes. Cool. And I already had one of these as well, although this one seems to be in better shape. This one as well. Put this one to the side. Alright, that looks a lot more professional, don't you agree? Look at this. I'm not too sure about this. Oh, this one's better. This shirt needs to go away. This one also needs to go away, and the shoes can go away as well. Boosh. Oh, and now the weapons. Wow. The Stinger is better than the Noble's sword. Alright then. Guess I'm gonna put this on my horse. And that's about it. Okay.
Well, if it isn't the world-renowned victor of the Rat-Eye tourney, Henry of Skalitz.
Look at my armor. I need to clean the helmet. I agree.
Are you wishing you'd stayed home at Rat-Eye instead of joining in our nighttime venture?
You must be joking. I haven't had so much fun since... actually ever.
Really? Despite being wounded?
Looks so much better.
Actually, you missed the best part. When I was hauling you like a sack of grain to the battlements, dead to the world.
It can't have been that much fun if I fell asleep. But you might have handled me a bit more gently. I'm black and blue all over.
But you're alive.
Oh, alright then. Next time I'll just leave you to Istvan's tender mercies.
Nonsense. What would you do without me? Still, thank you for hauling me out of there.
Anything for you, my lord.
And as you can see, there should be an option right here that says I'm ready to leave or something, and that's the end of the game. But we only have one option with this DLC installed, especially if you have the Royal Edition, which comes with everything. That's the complete package. You need to do the DLC, as I told you, and that's what that little blue shield means in front of the option.
Well, young sir, what now? Shall we ride boldly forth to adventures new?
I never took you for a romantic soul. But, as it happens, a romantic soul is just what I need by my side right now.
Oh,
what, here? Now? Aren't we leaving?
Ah, that's just the thing. Here we are, about to ride off into the unknown.
So you see, he is teasing that you're about to leave.
What if we should fall as heroes on the battlefield? How could I depart this world with a quiet heart, never having known true love?
I'm a little worried about you, sir. Aren't you getting overheated inside that armor?
Look, I can't just go off and get my head chopped off somewhere without first winning the heart of the girl I love. So are you going to help me or not?
That's the whole meaning of this expansion. He wants to woo the girl he loves so much, and then he's ready to leave the region to set forth for new adventures, i.e. to finish the damn game. So you have to help him win over some girl's heart first, which you can botch. Obviously, there are multiple outcomes in this DLC, but we'll try and do our best.
Well, affairs of the heart are what I do best. I'll be glad to help you. So what do you want me to do?
You, Hal, shall be my messenger of love.
You shall bear her a letter and a gift from a secret admirer.
But why me? It's not like you to be bashful, Sir Hans. You can just go and tell her,
Certainly not. Carolina is different to the others.
Carolina.
She was educated in a convent and needs to be handled with kid gloves. Romanced. I must court her secretly. It's the latest fashion in France.
Courting someone is fashion, apparently.
The fairest maid that ever walked the earth. Carolina. The butcher's daughter. You must have noticed a divine creature in the marketplace. Unless you're more interested in barnyard animals.
Very flattering how he compares her to cattle. Yes, I would do that to my love as well. She resembles one of the finest cows in the land.
Carolina. I do know her. She's a pretty girl, all right, but, a little below your station.
Love knows no station but the heart. And you keep your peasant eyes off her. Your task is
Okay
simple.
then.
All you have to do is get hold of a necklace fine enough to grace her lovely neck. I did have one that I inherited from my great-grandmother. Unfortunately, not anymore.
What happened to it?
I lost it playing dice at the inn. But you'll get it back for me.
Yes.
You're a smart lad. I'm sure you'll figure out a way. And I'll reward you handsomely.
Oh, all right then. Is there something else I should know about this necklace?
I lost it at dice in the Ledechko Tavern when I was there to see...
The Ledechko Tavern.
Well, that's not important.
So, some dice player from Ledechko won your grandmother's valuable necklace. Haven't you learned anything from losing to Zdena, the bathhouse wench?
My great-grandmother's. And, as it happens, I have learned a trick or two. But that fellow has the luck of the devil. No doubt he'll still be sitting there, swindling other folk out of their hard-earned groschen.
Oh, what's the use? All right. I'll go to Ledechko, find this diabolical dice player and see what I can do.
Yes.
Though I'll probably lose my shirt to him.
Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat.
God be with you.
Get Capon's family necklace back. So that's how this whole DLC plays out. He wants to give her a gift, which is a necklace, but the necklace obviously has gone missing. So we need to go through all the trouble of finding the necklace again, and then trying to convince her to actually fall for him. Also, take note of the small wink to Game of Thrones. Quest name Game of Throws.
Yeah.
Which is an obvious pun on the dice game. Alright, we are not going to waste any time, and we are going to head straight into this expansion. As you can see, wait until Sir Hans Capon's amorous adventure has reached a conclusion. So there's actually an actual objective indicating that you need to finish the expansion first before you can finish the entire game. The main quest, that is. So let's get to it. I think I need to go to... Is it Ledechko, or do I need to go to Ratai first to see the butcher's daughter? Going to take a quick look, zoom out. Nope, we are heading straight to Ledechko. So the shortest way would be to go through these woods and then just follow the river to the town. Need to make a shortcut. I just hope I'm not going to bump into any enemies, because there's an enemy encampment close by, if you remember. I think I'm just going to stick to the road and just get through this region as quickly as possible. every time I play this, I just think it's such a damn shame that they just didn't polish the game to perfection. If we didn't have these ridiculous loading screens, these pop-up issues, this would have been an even more remarkable game. Hello, Anna Talent. Welcome to what is not supposedly, but most certainly, the final Kingdom Come Deliverance livestream on this channel. We are at the ending. We're at the very end of the game. The current main quest says so, at least. It's called Epilogue, so if that is not a clear indication that we are about to finish the game, I don't know what is. Just have to get through this final assignment, and that will be it. And yes, Marone, I am also hoping and I'm confident that the sequel will be better in terms of technical issues. The loading screens in this game are definitely a problem. Sometimes it loads for like a full minute and a half, and for what? For like maybe a minute of gameplay, and then it needs to load again. Especially for those battles at Vranik, I think they call it, or Vranik. That's the way it's spelled. If you remember, that's the bandit camp where Istvan kept us as a prisoner. But as you can see on the map, if you are ever interested in playing this game, if it ever becomes available as a PlayStation Plus game, for instance, which is definitely possible, considering that they've been very generous with the PlayStation Plus offerings lately, you can see that there's still a lot to do. All of these yellow star markers are all side quests that we have not even started. And we've also missed a bunch of them around Talmberg, but if you remember, all the quests over at Talmberg got cancelled as soon as you went past a certain point. They've become, blocked off now because of, the events that transpired at the castle. You have another quest over here. There's another one over here. There's one that includes the devil, kind of. I'm not going to go into any details, but I think that's the one in Ujits. There's one that revolves around Satan. So you can always do that. You still got the DLC with Teresa, another expansion. There's another expansion with a group of people, I think called... I think that expansion is called the Band of Bastards or something. And then you can still keep playing the tourney. You can do the tourney until you've collected all the pieces of armor. So you need to finish the tournament multiple times. Yeah, there's still a lot to do in this game. We did not cover everything, and that is not the intention.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Are you the one who played dice with Lord Capon?
Come, give me the necklace.
Fine noble he may be, but he can no more throw dice than I can read Latin.
I can't disagree with you there. But look here, have you still got that piece of jewellery you want from him?
No, I don't. Some noble rode through here and we had a game or two. Only them dice kept falling his way. I was lucky to keep my boots. He's got the necklace now.
Did you know where this fellow was heading?
He was waiting for someone here, but when they didn't show up by midday, he rode on. He mentioned something about camping by the bridge over the Sasau River. That one before the charcoal burners camp. You might still catch him there with a bit of luck.
There aren't many fords along the river on the way to Sasau. Can you tell me anything else about him?
Fine gent he was, well dressed, on horseback. Had quite a lot to say. Seems he saw a bit of the world. And he had some interesting looking dice.
You said they fell well for him?
Aye, no wonder. Fine dice they was. Ain't special. All shiny and whatnot.
Loaded dice, I'm guessing.
That's all I need to know.
Farewell.
Okay then. Well, I think you could guess that this was not going to be so easy to retrieve the necklace. Now, what is the quest objective? I was not paying attention. My apologies. Find the nobleman who wants Sir Hans' necklace from the Ladechko dice player. Get back the necklace. Sir Hans lost. Well, that's easy. Also, I totally forgot, but I've been having a couple of perks that I could upgrade still. So maybe we should get that over with. Strength is actually not that interesting anymore. Gravedigger, I guess. Don't care. I just don't. Oh, this is an interesting one. Perfect throw. Especially with the quest that we're undertaking right now, this is a perfect perk. What else do we have here? Human Dustbin. Berserk. Last Gasp. You'll survive an otherwise fatal blow and your health will even regenerate by 20%. Only activated once in combat. Alfie Haywood 4, welcome to the stream. Is there going to be a second... Yes, Alfie Haywood 4. Is there going to be a second game? Yes, there has been confirmation that they are making a sequel. If you want, I will look that up on Google for you right now. Kingdom Come Deliverance sequel. Yes, I did read something to that extent. There's an update even from August 26th, 2019. Warhorse working on Kingdom Come Deliverance. What is that? Official modules and a sequel. But there are not many details so far, obviously. But it's pretty sure, I think it's a given that it will continue on this one. It is going to be a direct sequel, so I'm assuming we'll be playing as Henry once again. Now I do want to continue, because if I keep talking and I don't play, we won't be able to finish this tonight. And the idea is to finish tonight. Which one am I going to take? This one. Not that it matters much. Silver Tongue increases your speech skill when haggling. Trustworthy middleman or middleman. Merchants will be more willing to buy stolen items from you. And then you have Highborn and Lowborn. Maybe stick to Lowborn, considering that I am a lordling now. Yoink! Then a couple more over here. The more you're wounded, the stronger your attacks. Each blow in an uninterrupted chain will hurt your opponent more than the previous one. Press the edge. The more damage to your sword, the greater your chance of poisoning your opponent when you hit him. Also interesting. Maybe I'll stick to this one. This one's more general. What else do we have here? We have a couple of people in chat asking questions. Hold on. I'm gonna quickly unlock one of these. Don't really care. Then a couple of skills as well. Oh, one. Just stealth. Stealthy. Crouching Chameleon. When crouching without movement, you get a 30% stealth bonus. Crouching Chameleon it is. Let's continue towards Sasau, I believe. I'll take a look at chat in just a few moments. I just want to make sure that I'm going in the right direction. And you know what? I'm going to speed up the process just a little bit by heading over to the monastery by means of auto travel so that I can read chat in the meantime. Marone says as long as he doesn't need 60 potions for the necklace. Thankfully, no. We do have to play a couple of games of dice, I believe, but I'll pick dice any day over getting my hands on 60 goddamn cockerel potions. Christina says a sequel with less loading screens. That's what I'm hoping for as well. Avoid that obstacle. Anna Talent asks, did you notice this the racist accusations before the game was released? Yes, I did notice them. There's been some uproar concerning some racist stuff from the developers, from certain people involved in the dev team. I'm not sure exactly what it was. I would have to Google it again, look it up. I think it's a shame. It's, you know, a little bit of a disgrace, at least, because it does diminish all of the work they put into this game. But, you know, it's not something I can comment on. People are allowed to have a different opinion. I do not condone racism at all, by the way. So I think that's unfortunate. And then Marone says, I know pop-ups would be nice too for the sequel. Yes. I do think that they cannot afford to make a sequel that has the same technical issues as this one has. It's their first game, as far as I'm aware. They did a pretty good job for their first attempt at making such a realistic medieval game. But, you know, we're moving on to the sequel. They should have a grip on actually finishing the game, technically speaking. Getting rid of those bugs, making the game much more stable. And if that means that the game has to be delayed for another year, then so be it. I'd rather wait for another year and have a completely polished game than get the game a year earlier and deal with the same crap over again. And I think they realize the same thing, so I've got high hopes. And as for this game, they did all they could. I mean, I played the standard edition at launch, which was in February of last year, and the game was really unstable back then. Loads of pop-in issues, even more so than right now. The game would crash occasionally. Some of the quests were completely glitched to the extent of being unable to finish them. Like, you could not... There were AI, like, NPCs that you could not talk to finish quests. That's how broken the game was. But they fixed all of that, luckily. You should read the patch notes. They're insane. They're, like, super long. They've had to fix so many things. But, you know, all because they had a launch window and they were not able to delay the game any longer, which is, again, a shame, because if they did and they took the time to polish this game, the feedback would have been much more positive. I think this is the camp we're looking for. Find the nobleman who wants Sir Hans' necklace from the Ledechko dice player. Well, I found a corpse. Hello, hello, hello.
Are you after something? I'm afraid my friend here won't tell you much.
Your friend? Oh, I'm very sorry. And, well, I don't want to be insensitive, but I was hoping to get something from him.
Yes.
My master's necklace, which he won at dice.
Your master? Who would that be?
Well, Sir Radzig Cobbler of Skalitz is my liege lord. I'm Henry, but just now I'm helping Sir Hans Capon with a private matter.
Those are weighty names in these parts. I'm Sir Anselm of Domkey, in the service of... well...
Domkey.
I'd like to give you... that is... I'd like to ask you for your help.
I'm listening.
Listen, tell me what you know.
I will. And I'm sure it will help you find that necklace.
Good.
The thing is, this is all my fault. I got held up on the way to meet Alphonse. By the time I got here, I found him like this.
God have mercy on his soul.
Amen.
Amen, lad. I was heartbroken and enraged by turns.
We're on the same wavelength, you and I, sir. Amen.
Alphonse was my good friend, and it pains me to know he was only here on account of me. I brought him into a certain business matter to negotiate with some people, and he agreed. And this is how it ended up. When I finally pulled myself together, I took a look around and found some tracks. I followed them to the camp of those very brigands that Alphonse was supposed to negotiate with.
Brigands?
You can't trust anyone these days.
Brigands?
So
Isn't
how can I
brigands?
You can pass yourself off as Alphonse. Get into the bandits' camp and find that fucking murderer.
And get the
when you
necklace.
do, you'll find what you're looking for.
Okay.
That doesn't make any sense. If one of them killed Alphonse, he'll know I'm not him.
No, no. They never saw him before. So whoever killed him surely took him for some passing merchant.
Are you quite sure they don't know him?
Aye. He moves in altogether different circles. Among decent people. That's the very reason I asked him for help. So I reckon the best thing is for you to introduce yourself as Alphonse, have a snoop around, and come back to me when you find out anything.
Okay.
Now, wouldn't it be better if you did that yourself? After all, I know nothing about this Alphonse. They'd see through me.
I'd do it if I could, lad. Only they know me, and I'm not on the best of terms with them. They'd most likely kill me on sight. Then the two of us would be dead and those bastards would get away with it.
Well, I hope I can avoid the same fate. Is there anything else I should watch out for while passing myself off as Alphonse?
The main thing is to look and sound like a noble, not a peasant. A commoner.
A commoner.
So dress the part. No rags or rusty iron.
Okay.
And how am I supposed to recognise the killer?
Ask around. I don't reckon anyone will admit to stabbing him in his sleep, but you might pick up some clue. You could have a look around for that necklace. Now that I think of it, they stole other valuables from him too.
Silver is silver, though. I won't recognise anything. Didn't he have something unique? A signet ring or chain or...
No, not that I can... Oh yes, he did. Dice. He had a set of dice made specially in Prague.
Red.
Pride and joy.
Red and gold.
They were red and gold, bright and shiny.
Okay.
Not the kind of thing you'd overlook.
So we'll be playing dice, and I need to look out for someone who plays with a red and yellow die. And that would be the killer.
What can you tell me about Alphonse? So they don't catch me out if they start asking questions.
Indeed. A few details should suffice.
Alright, I need to pay attention here.
He was from Slani,
Okay.
but lived in Prague the last few years. He advised people. Very well too. He helped them to deal with problems.
He was from Slani, but lived in Prague
Sounds
recently.
like a man of the world, but I've never even been to Prague. I'm not sure I can fool them.
You can always change the subject. He was an ardent dice player, God forgive him. And he spent some time in Moravia on the service of Prokop of Luxembourg.
Okay.
But that was ages ago.
Spent some time in Moravia, in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg. Okay.
What do you know about the brigands in that camp?
Actually, they're not just ordinary bandits.
See, it's brigands, not
It's
brigands.
a robber baron and his band. Sir Erhard Baron Bielowitz. Some of his vassals and maybe some
A
commoners.
robber baron.
They came here in the hope they'd have a
Yes,
better
because
chance of
there is a
keeping
lot
their
of
heads.
honor in robbing
Why don't
people.
you ask some of the local lords for help? I'm sure the Sasau custodian would lend you a few men.
There's nothing I'd like to see more than the lot of them strung up. Only I have a task that conflicts with that. And as for the custodian, I'm pretty sure Sir Sebastian is in league with Erhard.
What was the purpose of Sir Alphonse's negotiations? I'll need to know that.
Look, Henry, you'd best avoid that subject if at all possible. Just find the murderer for me, get your necklace, and I'll take care of the rest.
It would be
Okay.
a bit hard to avoid that, since it was supposed to be the entire purpose of his visit.
True. Well, Alphonse was supposed to talk Erhard into moving his robbing raids towards Benishov, especially holding up merchants' wagons heading for Prague. In return, he was to offer a reward of up to 12,000 groschen and safe haven in Pilgrims.
I see. So you work for someone in Pilgrims?
No, neither Pilgrims nor Benishov, nor Vlachim for that matter. It's a bit complicated. Damn politics.
Oh, wow. Alright, I'm gonna have to write all of this down. So, he's from Slani, but he lived in, was it Prague for the recent years? He's been in service of Prokop of Luxembourg, and this is important information. What were they negotiating about? Let me just quickly
What was the purpose of Sir Alphonse's
check this again.
negotiations? I'll need to know that.
Yeah.
Look, Henry, you...
It would be
Yes.
a bit hard to avoid that, since...
Yes.
Well...
Move
Alphonse
the
was
robbing
supposed to talk
raids
Erhard
towards
into moving his robbing
Benishov.
raids towards Benishov.
A reward
Especially holding
of
up
up to
merchants'
12,000
wagons heading for
groschen
Prague.
and safe haven in
In return, he was
Pilgrims.
to offer a reward of up to 12,000
So move the
groschen
raids
and
towards
safe haven in
Benishov,
Pilgrims.
I see.
holding up
So
wagons
you
in
work for someone
Prague.
Pilgrims?
No, neither pilgrims nor Benishov, nor Vlashim for that matter. It's a bit complicated. Damn politics.
I'm gonna check it out once more, just to memorize everything.
It'll true. Well, Alphonse was supposed to talk Earhart into moving his robbing.
Let me check this
towards
again.
Benishov, especially holding up
Move the robbing raids towards Benishov, holding up merchants' wagons heading for Prague.
12,000 groschen.
12,000 groschen, safe haven in pilgrims.
No, damn politics.
Okay. I think I've got this.
My word. The whole thing sounds like quite a twisted affair.
So are you going to help me?
Yes.
I'll help you. I'll have to go though to look for the necklace anyway.
Oh my
This
goodness.
seems as good a way as any.
Okay, focus,
Thanks
focus.
1,000-fold. And for the love of God, don't get caught. I'll never forgive myself if another man lost his life on my account. If it starts to look risky, take to your heels.
I'll bear that in mind.
Okay. So first things first, play the part, or dress the part. I'm going to have to change my outfit and put on something a bit more noble.
Looks like he died without a struggle. Maybe killed in his sleep. They took everything he had. Money, jewelry.
Alright, so
even
there's
things.
no point in taking this guy's clothes to
Somebody
pass off as
searching
him.
for something here. Were they out to rob him of everything he had? Or something in particular? Could it be someone was trying to get rid of something here?
A scorched map. Alright, well, oh, inspect.
It looks like someone went this way with the nobleman's horse.
I'm gonna have to dress first, guys. You're gonna have to give me a minute here. Inventory, let's take a look. I should have some noble things. Noble yellow-green hose, boots, hat. There you go. Some noble shoes as well, I believe. Right? Noble shoes. And that should be perfect. Yes. Let's get dressed for our visit to the robbers' camp. So, inventory, armor. Put on all the noble things. Take off everything else. These things go off. Oh, I do have nobleman's boots. I'm missing something. A nobleman's shirt. Where is the shirt? Wait, what else am I wearing? Why am I wearing those metal things on my hands? This does not make any sense. Okay then, a shirt. Anything specific? No. Nothing. What else can I wear? Oh, these gauntlets. So not all of the nobleman stuff. Is there anything else I can wear? Like this. Decorated arming double. Not too bad. And take these things off. There. Let us head towards the camp. I think I'm dressed appropriately. I just need to make sure I remember all the details of the meeting. 12,000 groschen. Relocate the robber. robberies or something. I'm already forgetting details. God damn it. Once the multiple choice stuff starts popping up, I'll be sure to recognize what they were supposed to talk about. Oh wow, steep hill. Alright, looks like we're going around. Come on. We're almost at the end. Don't fail me now, Al-Burak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, where is the camp? Stuck against some pine trees.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have to look for the camp. Now the question is, where exactly is the camp? Somewhere in this area. It should be a large camp, considering that it's the camp of a robber baron. So I think it's best if I go in this direction, or maybe head west a little. Maybe I can bump into it somewhere. Oh, there's a small road here. Oh, found it. Find the hideout. Not too difficult. Announce yourself at the camp entrance. All for one stupid necklace. Can you believe it? Can I get an autosave, please? That would be so appreciated. Oh, wow. Yes, we obviously found the entrance. Right, you stay here. One bandit.
Would I be right in assuming this is the encampment of Sir Erhard, Baron Belevets?
You must be Sir Alphonse, eh? All the way from Prague.
From... Oh god, we're already... But from Prague, but via Gurim? Did he go through Gurim? From Prague? From Slani. Well, he is from Slani, so...
Not at all, Goodman. From Slani.
Ah, well, that's quite a haul. How was your journey?
Good
As well
God.
as might be expected in these perilous times.
Oh, aye. The roads ain't safe at all these days. There's all sorts of rabble waiting to rob unwary folk and even kill them.
Indeed, indeed, I concur. One must be wary.
I concur,
cautious,
I concur.
even when travelling.
Look at him,
Right.
look at him acting
But you'll have to
all...
wait a while. Sir Erhard is busy at the moment.
all
No
noble.
matter, I shall just
But
Play
it's
some
easy to
dice.
pass the time here.
See?
There's always a dice game going on with nice things being wagered. I had my eye on a fine pair of gauntlets and some old piece of jewelry.
Oh,
jewellery, you say?
jewelry, huh?
That's right. Just go and see old Blaha, the fella sitting at that
Old
table.
blah blah.
He can read,
Okay.
write, and do sums as good as any scribe, and other things too. He keeps things in shape here a bit.
Thank you. I may well do that.
Take part in the dice tournament. I think it's auto-saving. Yes. Let us commence with the dice tournament.
I was told I could have a game or two here until Sir Erhard has time to see me.
Aye, he's got his hands full at the moment. You must be Sir Alphonse, eh? I'm Blaha, Sir Erhard's servant. I take care of things here a bit. True enough, we've got a fine pair of plate gauntlets,
whoops.
2 necklaces, one of them's a lovely piece. A good
Two
sharp
necklaces.
sword and
Bingo.
Some other things, I don't remember what. The custom here is if you want to play, you've got to wager something to join.
I'd like to wager, but I don't have anything. Whoopsie. Look at how high my charisma is now, just because I dressed up all fancy. 14. I guess have to pay for my own entertainment.
Do you really think it's appropriate to ask your lord's guest to pay for his own entertainment?
Since you put it that way, sir. No.
No.
Perhaps not.
No,
You want to
indeed.
play right away, or...
Yes.
Why wait? I'll play now.
No beating around the bush. That's the way. You'll play against Noggin now. He's not the brightest. He ain't a good loser.
Oh, already heading straight into the game. I don't think I'm going to be using any of these dice. However, playing that, it brings luck more often than you'd expect. Maybe I should. Okay, let's use both of them. 2 lucky playing dice. Wow! Boom! 4 twos, 4 ones. Score and pass. I'll take those. Thank you very much. Very solid start. And yes, he's stopping. Give me something good. 2 5s, 2 4s, a 6 and a 1. 1, 2 3 4. A 1. I see another 1. Wow. Roll again. Wow. Doing very well. 1, 1, 1, 1. And pass. Destroying him. Oh, my boy. You'll need a lot more than that. Oh, not too bad, not too bad. But you won't be able to beat me. Another 1. Oh, I hope you go bust. Dang it. Okay, let's finish this. A 1. I need 700 points. That is a 5, I believe. Just take the 1. 1, 2, 3, 5. Just 1. Alright. I guess I'll pass. Just to play it safe. 300 points. And it's in. Easy win. Next, please.
You're a fucking cheat.
What?
Sir, I challenge you to a duel.
no. I'm not going to fight at this camp.
I did not cheat, and I shall not fight you. I've no time for such tomfoolery. I have important business with Sir Erhard.
There.
A cheat and a coward. Ha!
Oh. Oh no. You broke my heart. Oh no. A cheat and a coward. Oh, boo-hoo. Next.
I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
They fell your way last time, and no mistake. You'll play Berta. He's a man, but they call him that for some reason. Damned if I know why.
Opponent number 2. Same thing, use those 2 dice. Let's go. Wow, 4 6s! How much is that? 1200 and 1300. And score and pass. Perfect. Those lucky playing dice are so good. Whoa, crap, that's a good one. That's a good throw. I always love it when they go too far and then they go bust and they lose everything they've been building up. It's like, you know, a push your luck kind of game. It's all about chance. 3 5s. Not too bad. Score and pass. I'm not going to take too many risks, especially if I'm using... If I'm putting the lucky dice aside, because those are the ones that are going to keep me afloat. Maybe just take this one and roll again, so that these ones can be re-rolled and maybe give me another fancy combo, for instance. Fingers crossed. Alright, there we go. See? 3 6s and pass. Quick confession, when I did this expansion the previous time that I finished the game, I did not win the tournament. I lost, so I'm curious to see how I am going to do this time around. I hope I can win, obviously. Hello Rebecus, welcome to the final Kingdom Come live stream. No. 6,000 is what you're trying to get to. So the first person who reaches 6,000 points wins the game. And this is a perfect throw. A 1 which can be used on its own, and then a combo of 4 dice of 4, which is a total of 900. So I'm going to roll again, because I get all of my dice back. Whoa! What's that guy singing about? Alright then. Score and pass. That's... Wow, I've almost got 6,000 points again. Score and pass. 500 points left. So the way this game works, just in case you have been watching me play and you've been incredibly confused as to how the game works, depending on the values that you set aside, you get points. Yes, he went bust. So let me show you. You usually need to have a minimum of 3 a combination of 3 dice with the same number of pips. So 3 1s, 3 2s, 3 3s, 3 4s, 3 5s, and every additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will add on top of that number. But as you can see, you can also put down a single 1 or a single 5. Those ones are worth points on their own. Everything else needs to be 3 of a kind, unless you have different combinations, because if you can see right there, it says a combination of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is worth 1,500 points, which is also very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 500 points. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 750 points. And you're trying to go as far as possible without having the huge risk of going bust, which means that you roll dice which are unable to be used. Like if you roll 1 4 and 1 6, you'll go bust because there's no way you can use those dice. You need to have 3 2s, 3 3s, 3 4s, or 3 6s. A 1 and a 5 can be used on its own, as I said, but you can also add on top of those. So 2 1s, 2 5s, 3 1s, 3 5s. I think you get the idea pretty much. So right here, what I can do is put down this one and this one, which is 2 of 1, which is 200, because a single 1 is 100. A single 5 is 50. 2 5s is 100. 3 5s is 500, as you can see. Same thing for 3 2s is 200, 3 3s is 300, 3 4s is 400, and 3 6s is 600. And every additional number is going to add another. Like if you have 4 6s, that's 1200. If you have 5 6s, that's 1800. If you have 6 6s, that's, I assume, 2400. I'm not entirely sure, but that's how it works. So you always have to make that same guess as to, you know, what am I going to set aside. So, you know, to see what dice I want to use again in this case, because I have 2 lucky dice and these could assist me into getting bigger combos. That's the whole point. So I'm going to just put this one aside and roll again. I hope it's making sense to some of you. We have 2 5s, a 3 which is useless on its own, as you can see, because I cannot score these. The options are grayed out. Same thing with this single 2. Not an option because I need at least 3 2s to use a 2. Same thing with those 3s, but I can put down this 1 and this 5 and this 5, or I can, you know, just opt to only put aside this single 1. And I think that's what I'm going to do because I'm trying to get a combination of these special dice. So I'm going to put this one aside and roll again. Hopefully we'll get something decent now. A single 5. We got a 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll again. You cannot go over 6,000. Rebecca's. If you hit 6,000 or go over, you win. There's no... It's not like blackjack. When you go over 21 with blackjack, you go bust as well. That's not how it works. The 6,000 is just the number of points you need to get in total. Yeah, so if you have like 7,000 points at the end of your round, you win. By a surplus of 1,000 then. If you wish. Let's try and roll again. I know I'm pushing my luck now. Please give me something good. Yes, a 1 and a 5. Now if I put these ones aside, I will have used all of my dice. I'll get everything back. And I can roll again. And I get to keep the points that I made in this first round. So I'm going to score and roll again. That is 500 points already from the previous round. And here we go again. Let's see if I can have something good. 3 5s. As you can see, 3 5s should be 500. So 1 5 is 50. 2 5s is 100 because 50 plus 50 is 100. But 3 5s should be 500. There you go. And I think I'm going to stop right there because I have plenty of points to win this one. So score and pass. Win. I think it makes sense, right? It's not that difficult. It's all about outweighing the odds and seeing, you know, how far can I push my luck. What dice am I playing with? Because that's where those special loaded dice come into play. If you've been able to find them in treasures and so on.
I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
They fell your way last time, and no mistake.
Third one.
You'll play against Mladota.
Mladota.
He's a bit... well... you'll see for yourself.
No one, Rob.
Okay. If I can win this tournament, that would be cool. I've never won the tournament in the expansion. Parlay with Sir Erhard. Oh! He's available, huh? Well, if you'll allow me, I want to finish the tournament first. We have a 1 and 3 5s. I'm going to take these, and I'm going to pass, because I'm not feeling too confident into getting at least a 1 or a 5 on one of these two remaining dice. So I'm going to score and pass. That's 600 points. 10% down. 90% to go. And this guy has very special dice. I think he's playing with a bunch of loaded dice, and that's a lot of 6s. Look at this. So 1 6, 2 6, 3 6 makes 600. And that extra 6 should be 1200. Yes. And then that single 1 is worth 100 points, so 1300. Score and pass. Christina says, what broad games? You mean like board games? I suppose you could look at it as a kind of board game. 3 2s is 200, and a 5 is 50. I'm not going to take too many risks. I'll just stick to the result that I have right there. This guy is rolling pretty well. Wow. Good God. I think I found my match, guys. 1 1 1 and a 5. Score and pass. I'm in the lead again. 1 2 3 4s. Wow. Oh, I hope you go bust, man. Yes! Yes, take it. Take it. Sit there and cry, you little baby. Score and pass. Doing very well so far. You need loaded dice. I do have loaded dice, but I chose to play with these lucky dice. They seem to favor me whenever, like, a couple of combos can come my way. This guy's doing very well. 900 points. 1, 2 1s and a 5. Wow, he's catching up to me. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 3 1s and a 5 and pass. 700 points left. Come on. Come on. Need to get there first. He needs to get 2,300 points. 2,300 points in one round. That's impossible. Well, not impossible, but very improbable. He would have to roll insane results to get there. Over multiple rounds, by the way. Oh, keep trying, boy. Keep trying. Oh, I hope you go bust. Oh, crap. That's a 1, isn't it? Oh, it's a 6. Yes. 700 points. Oh, I see a lot of 6s. Holy Jesus. That is insane. Let's see how many points that gives us. So 3 6s is 600. A 4th 6. 4 6s is 1,200. 5 6s is... Oh, no. 24... like 2,400. I'm always trying to say it like in Dutch, like 2,400. 2,400 points. I win the game by a surplus of 1,700 points. Take that. Now get out of my face. I think we have only one more opponent to go.
My opponent.
They fell your way last time, and no mistake. Then there's Pekuna. He's a local fellow who brings stuff for us.
Look,
He
look,
put up a
look.
nice necklace
He
as his
put up a
wager.
nice necklace. Hello, hello, hello. I think we found our necklace. I'm going to use these again. These are excellent dice. If you'd like to know, these are the other dice. I have one that's a playing die that you'd be better off throwing as far away as possible. So this is a very poor die. Then you have 2 Heavenly Kingdom dice. A miraculous playing die sent from the Heavenly Kingdom to the Kingdom of Men. I have no idea what this die does. A blessed playing die consecrated to the Holy Trinity in the hope of falling on 3. So this one has, you know, much bigger odds of falling on 3. I guess you could say that the Holy Trinity die is a loaded die that is supposed to always fall on 3, or most of the time. Then you have a shrinking playing die, one of the few properly loaded dice loaded in favor of its holder. And then a strip die. Legend has it that dice can strip more than one maiden. I have no idea what they're alluding to with that die, but I'm going to play it safe and just use these dice. Yeah, I needed 6,000 points, not 5,000. Okay, what are the results here? I'm gonna set aside this one. Roll again. I have to say, this is a nice change of pace. After all the fighting and all the questing that we did, I think I'm gonna score and pass. Because re-rolling this 6 means I have a 1 out of 3 chances of not going bust. Because I need to roll a 1 or a 5 in just to be able to put that one aside as well for points. And I'm not too sure about my odds. Even with this lucky playing dice, so I'm just going to score and pass. 600 points, not too much. Gonna stay positive and hope that he does not play that well. A 1. Another 1. A 1, a 5, a 3, and a 6. He's not doing too well. He's doing okay. He's not rolling any high numbers. A 5. At this point, I would just take everything and... Oh, he's re-roll... Oh, yeah, he stopped. Okay. I thought he was going to re-roll the 6 as well, which is always risky. Very smart of him to quit while he was ahead. 3 5s makes for 500. And I think that's it for me. One 5. Three 6s. That's a good one. And that one is a... That one a joker? The devil's head is set of a dice with a joker. That's the one that I saw. Instead of the 1, which acts as a wild number in combination with any other number, e.g., yeah, the joker can be used as a wild... You can substitute that one with any number that you want. So if he has like 5 1s and he has a joker, so 5 1s and a joker, he could put those in as 6 1s, which is an insane amount of points. Oh man. This prick has a joker. A wild card. Oh, this is going to get difficult. I need that necklace. A 1. The more he goes bust, the better. I just want him to lose. I want him to roll poorly, but he has a couple of loaded dice as well, as you can see. Or special dice, at least. Bust. Perfect. This could give me the opportunity to get ahead of him. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6. 1, 2. That should be like 1,500 points, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's take a look here. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Oh no, 2 5s. Dang it. Well, not too shabby. That's 500 points. You know what? I'm going to roll again. Yes! A 1. Or a 5. What is that? No, a 1. Roll again. Thank you very much. Now give me a sweet combo. Come on. 3 1s and a 5. And I'm out. Peace. I've got double what he's having. Oh, dang it. He's got 3 1s. Catching up to me again. 4 5s. Also very good. And I'm going to score and pass. 4,350 points. Let's see who can get there first. There's a guy in the background complaining, fucking weather, fucking tents, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shite. If you rewatched the stream after, you need to pay attention to what some of these players are saying in the background. It's pretty funny. I have 2 1s. Fucking, did he say fucking tits? I was not paying attention. I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could use that. No, wait. 1, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna put the 5 aside and re-roll my lucky dice. So I'm gonna net 50 points and roll again. Fucking no, tents, not tits. Tents, 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 tents. Yeah, fucking tents, not tits. Why is he complaining about tits? Roll again. Give me something good. Just a 5. This is not going too well. Yeesh. Roll again. Not missing out on much with 150 points. Is that 3 1s? That's 3 1s! Oh! Roll again. I can finish it. I have 5,500 points now. Yep, it's over. I win. Thank you very much. Good night. Boom. Trophy! I got a trophy. I can quit anytime. I won the tournament. I actually won the tournament for the very first time on stream. Boosh.
How did I do? Have I won?
Of course you've won.
Well now, Sir Alphonse, you took them all by storm.
Yes, 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 yes. Give me the necklace. Give me that sweet, sweet necklace. Awesome. Perfect. Yes, Christina, boobs. Tits, melons, whatever you'd like to call them. Tatas, boobies, knockers. Rebecca is going all out with all the synonyms. Yes. Right, so where is the chest? I want my prize. That's the necklace we've been looking for. Oh, they have an archery range. How do I get to... So, objective marker A is supposed to be the chest, right? A. Pick up your winnings from the dice tournament. Optional, find out who killed Sir Alphonse and then get the necklace back. Well, we have the necklace, so that's excellent news. Well, we almost have it. Where is the chest? Can I... Is this the right... Can I go over here, sir? Don't kill me, please. Thank you. Capon's family necklace. What else is in this chest? Look at these winnings. An elongated male coif, some groschen, a master huntsman's sword, Milanese gauntlets, and a silver neck chain. Yoink, 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 and yoink. Not even sure how to pronounce that. Coif? Quaff? Got the winnings. Now all we need to do is talk to this man and find out who has been... Yeah, I thought it was Quaff as well.
The chief doesn't want to see you.
Is there no way for me to talk to that man right there, Sir Earhart? The chief doesn't want to see you. Blah 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 blah. The camp wench.
What's going on here anyway? It all seems a little odd.
Haven't you ever been in the camp of a merry band of robbers?
Never quite this merry, to tell the truth.
No.
They've got their loot, and now they want some fun. Booze, dice, and women. I'm the only girl here. They're more interested in dice, anyway. And boozing.
That's what I was reading between the lines as well at Abacus.
Very fond of their dice, all right.
The camp wench.
They always play the same way. Every player bets his most valuable
What
piece
a
of
terrible
loot,
life.
and the winner takes all. It ends in a fight most times.
Not this time.
It's a long time since anyone got killed over it.
I better watch my step then.
You do that, handsome. It'd be a shame to spoil that pretty face.
Yes, yes, yes. Don't try to flirt with me. I don't want you. Not interested in the slightest.
What else is there to do here?
So for some reason, this guy does not wish to see me right now, but I would like to find out who killed Alphonse, the nobleman. I think it's because it's getting too late. It's 9 p.m. There he was again. Fucking tense. Maybe I just need to sleep for a bit. And then talk to this guy the next day. Is there any place that I can like sleep and save? Just so I know that nobody's going to get upset if I take one of their sleeping mats. There's a small tent here. A tent. Another tent. I suppose no one will mind if I just take one of these sleeping spots, so I will be sleeping over here. Getting a little bit of nappy time. 12 hours. Oh. Oh wow, sorry.
Lord, what have I done to deserve this?
Eat a little bit from the pot. I'll just wait. You know what?
Get lost.
Your name's not written on the bed, is it, you twat? Don't poke yourself in the ass with that bow, you dumb git. What a little prick. How dare you sleep in someone else's bed? They're freaking robbers. Who gives a crap? Take that mattress and shove it up your rear end. There. Honor among thieves. If there's ever a lie, it's honor among thieves. Okay, it's 10 a.m. I hope that Sir Earhart is ready to see me now. Because I really want to move forward with the quest so that we can get towards the ending. Am I allowed to go in? No. I am not. But I need to talk to someone about whatever has happened to him. To Alphonse. So maybe this guy knows something? Who are you?
Tell me something about yourself.
What can I tell you? I can read and write a bit, and I help Sir Earhart out when he needs it. Although,
Okay.
I have to say, since the Baron took to robbing, there's not much work for me anymore.
And what did he do before that?
What every landed noble does. He still had some estates and income from them, only he lost it all some years ago on account of debts. So he had to find some other livelihood.
Okay. I need to have some conversation option about Sir Alphonse. Maybe I just need to wait until I'm able to talk to him again. These guys are not willing to talk. Oh, these are. Maybe they know something.
Can I ask you something?
Ask away. Anything to pass the time.
And how are things here? Do you get away much?
Oh.
We ain't allowed to leave. So I've been here the whole time. I don't mind though. There's always something to
Going
pass the time.
straight to everyone and just
way.
asking them if they've left the camp.
You're
Very
Rad
good.
Doctor, right?
I am. Why'd you ask?
Just curious. This is quite an interesting retreat. You men have here.
Retreat.
You could put it that way.
Quote unquote.
I ain't
Retreat.
been here long though. I helped them out of a tight spot and they took me with them.
Is that right? How did that happen?
Well, I was lying in wait for this wagon, you see, because he'd been mouthing off about me, so I figured I'd take all he had for compensation. Anyway, I'm hiding there in the bushes, and I hear this wagon coming, so I jumped out to ambush him. Only it wasn't that wagoner, but some merchant. As soon as he saw me with my weapon drawn, he started screaming bloody murder, and next thing, his armed escort comes charging up.
This
and I
sounds
was
like
the one ambushed.
Alphonse.
The injustice of it.
No?
Vexing indeed.
Well, there was not an armed escort, I believe.
They caught me and took me with them. They figured I was Sir Erhardt's spy, and they wanted me to lead them to him. Of course, I told them I didn't know what the fuck they were on about. So, while they were threatening to break me on the wheel, string me up and what have you, along comes the Baron with his merry band, and they lay into the soldiers and send them running for the hills. And ever since then, I've been riding with them.
Okay,
That is
so
quite an entertaining anecdote.
Ain't it just? If it hadn't been for me, the fellows would have run straight into a trap and it'd all be up with them. So, it's on account of me, they're still alive.
That's all.
okay, so he's not the murderer. I think that's pretty clear. Who left the camp?
Can I ask you something?
Ask away.
Don't you leave the camp at all?
What are you trying to say? That we're shitting ourselves here?
That's just what I meant.
Yeah, exactly that.
Then I'd better put you right on that. eh?
Uh-oh.
Now, there's no need for that. I'll take your word for it. Anyway, Sir Erhardt wouldn't be too happy if you kill his guest before he even has a chance to talk to him.
Maybe. I'll let it go this time then. But next time, better keep your gob shut if you don't have the balls to follow through.
And why are you hiding out here?
I wouldn't call it hiding. We're just having a bit of a rest.
From what?
Things were getting a bit too hot for us. Nobody bothers us here. Just as long as we don't show our faces in Sasau.
Okay. He seemed a little bit on edge. And we have Noggin and Petuna.
I'm so tired.
The chief doesn't want to see you.
Still nothing.
Is someone there?
Noggin?
Weather. Fucking tent.
Guess we'll just talk to everyone.
Oh? Ask away.
Have you been out of the camp recently? Maybe down by the river?
Why would I? We've got an outhouse here. Why would they? There's water here, game in the woods, supplies enough. What else could a man want?
Have you been out of the camp?
I
Why would
missed.
What about
Oh,
the others?
I missed one of
Why
the
would
sentences.
There's water here.
What about
game-
the others? Yeah, well, someone has been outside.
That's all I need to know.
Who?
Can I have a word with you?
What do you want?
Can you tell me something about the camp here?
This place? It's been here as long as I can remember. I used to come here as a youngster to play with my mates. Anyway, one time I had to lie low for a bit.
So I came here and ran into these gentlemen, who pay good coin when you bring them some wine and a bit of grub.
Why did you have to disappear?
Oh, nothing terrible. Just that I was courting this one girl, only her old man and her brothers didn't take to me. Besides which, she was promised to some rich merchant. Once they had her married off, they forgot about me, though.
What's your story? You don't look like one of them at all.
I ain't, true enough. I'm a local. I don't go raiding with them. When they're
Okay.
here, I just look out for them.
them.
And what do you do when they're not here?
Whatever's needed. But being the go-between for them that set up the ambushes pays well. And you don't have to risk your neck for it.
I'll leave you to it.
So between these four, this one, this Berta guy has been very evasive about the questions that I've been asking, because he was like, do you want to fight or something? So maybe it's him, but I just don't know for sure. What does the quest log say? Do I need to wait for... I need to keep my eyes and ears open around the camp for any clues, and I'd better tread carefully. I don't want to end up like Sir Alphonse. There was an option to talk to the guy. Maybe after noon. 12 p.m. Let's try this again. I know the option appeared when I was playing dice the previous day that I could go and talk to him, but I guess I was not able to talk to him eventually because I was too busy finishing the tournament. Maybe I can go in now? No. No. Nothing at all. And she doesn't know anything because she's stupid. Good God. I'll wait for a few more hours. 3 p.m. 4 p.m. Come on, somebody needs to give me some information. Talk, damn you. Oh, my energy levels are so low. 38. I'm going to fall asleep.
The chief doesn't want to see you.
But doesn't anybody have any information here? Nope.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
I know. You're supposed to eat. And sleep.
You're having me on.
Tonight's your turn.
I'd like to ask you something else.
Ask away.
Tell me something about yourself.
Why do you want to know? You want to spread the word about what a good dice player I am?
Not enough. Not good enough to beat me.
You know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat. But if you must know, they call me Berta. And I'm Sir Erhard's right-hand man.
Berta?
Ah, you heard of me, have you? The Scourge of Vlashim.
Oh.
No man who fell the edge of my axe lived to tell the tale.
Oh no.
I'd like to ask you something else.
Ask away.
This one.
Why are you hiding out here?
I wouldn't call it hiding. We're just having a bit of a rest.
From what?
Things were getting a bit too hot for us.
Oh, the option is just gone. I'm not able to ask him about what he did outside of the camp. Somebody just... Okay then, I'll wait for a few more hours. I guess we'll see where this goes, but if I'm not getting any assistance here, I'm just leaving. I need to be able to talk to this guy.
What else is there to do here?
The chief doesn't want to
What?
see you.
Absolutely nothing.
Someone there.
And I didn't miss anything. Quest log. I need to turn these off. Ruin as well. Game of Thrones and Honeyed Words. These are the ones that I need to finish. Find out who killed Sir Alphonse. I don't have any information here. Oh, it's gone. I managed to... Just look at the second paragraph. I managed to avoid getting into negotiations with Sir Erhard and kept him at a safe distance. So maybe I need to find the information when everyone is asleep and sneak into his tent. I don't know what else to do. All I can think of... Oh, food. All I can think of is food. Take. Yum, 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 yum. 1 cabbage going in. And a carrot. And some cheese. And some dried fruit. And some dried mushrooms. Look at that. And an apple. And some drinking water. Oh, that's a Lazarus potion. Crap. What does that do? Oh, cancels the effect of marigold decoction. In the space of 5 minutes, adds 100 health, dispels a hangover. Okay. Radish. I'm good. Now, if only I had one of those cockerel potions to keep the sleep away. I am not crafting a stupid cockerel potion. Ever again. I'm done. I'm completely done. Long distance arrows. Thank you. I'll just go in here. Any information down here? Let's take a look. Oh wow, this is like a hidden exit. Or entrance. Depending on how you approach this location. I think that's what I will have to do. I am going to have to wait until nighttime and then sneak into his tent and lockpick a chest for some information or something. That's the only thing that I can do. So I'm going to... Are you kidding me?
You can't be serious sleeping in other people's beds. Get out or you'll be...
Okay, how about this tent then? Please just let me sleep. There. Energy 40. 43. 47. We do have the necklace, so that's a very good thing. 51. Oh, and we've been woken up. Of course. Well, at least I got a little bit of sleep in. Okay then.
Hey!
Hello. Just going to wait until nighttime. 11 p.m. 12 a.m. 12:30. Alright, everybody should be asleep by now. It's all about trying to finish this quest in a proper way. If I'm unable to find the proof, I'm just heading back and I'm gonna tell him, sorry man, I didn't find out who did it. I'm sorry. He's still awake? Oh, Jesus Christ. I seriously feel like knocking you out. I'm serious. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, dear. Well.
Now you don't fall.
Does he have anything on him?
What was that?
Oh, crap. More people are coming in. What have I done? And he just locked the door. Oh, crap. Oh, I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. Sorry. Unable to help you. I'm out. Goodbye. Peace. I got the necklace. Shit. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I really pissed them off. Oh, run! Out of the way! Poor Alphonse. His death will remain a mystery. Maybe you guys can solve it. But if you ever get the notification to talk to Sir Erhardt, take my advice and just do those negotiations first, then do the dice game. I think that's a much better solution. Good lord. Maybe I should have just equipped my sword and just killed everyone. Okay, so this goes back, this goes back. Is there anything else? Time to put on all of my loot again. This one's better. Nobleman's gauntlets. These ones are worse. Shoes, not an option. This. Silver neck chain, the ring, the spurs, and the hose. Why don't we keep this one on? Put this one away. Yes. Longbow, stinger. There. Now, how do I get back to Sir Hans? Oh, wow. So this is the camp. The camp is... Oh, wow. He's back at the castle. So I have to go to Ratai. I think this is the quickest solution. Just make him fast travel. A little bit of a journey. We were not able to solve the death of Sir Alphonse, but like I said, if you get to play it for yourself, I'm pretty sure you will be able to do what I failed to do. And I don't even remember if I was able to solve the murder the first time I played the expansion. I think I did, because I distinctly remember talking to Erhardt, and then you have to prove that you are Alphonse by giving all of the details that you learned from that one friend at the camp. Oh well, at least I won the dice game. Won the dice game pretty convincingly, I must say. We have the necklace. Now all that we have to do is just make sure that he's able to woo the girl, I guess. Avoid. Oh, and also I need to get some sleep. My energy level is pretty low at this point. 42. Nourishment is back down to 65. So I need to sleep and eat. The final quests, guys. It's the final quests. We're almost home free. Technically speaking, because Henry is not going home at the end of this. He's actually just starting to embark on his adventure. Which I think that means that the second game is probably going to be bigger in terms of scale. You know, maybe we'll get this entire region plus like a much bigger region. I think that's all a mystery for now. We'll just have to wait until Kingdom Come 2 releases, which is hopefully a long way ahead of us. Because we still have to play a lot of other games before we get to that point. It's pouring. Loading screen. Please load in so I can finish the game. It takes so fucking long. Food. Don't you dare load again. Oh. Alright. Control. Composure. Yes. Oh, there he is. Wait, wait, wait. I've got the necklace.
The Lord be praised.
I've got that necklace. Excellent news. I'm not going to ask you how you did it. Here's a reward for you. Now you can carry on with your next task.
There's a next task.
I want you to sneak the jewellery into Carolina's trunk along with this letter.
Can't I just hand them to her?
You cannot. Under no circumstances must she find out who sent them. Otherwise the whole secret admirer ploy is fucked. Oh, and by the way, Henry, watch out for the butcher. He keeps a very close eye on his daughter, and if he catches you sniffing around, well, may all the saint preserve you. Once you've delivered the things, wait a day, and then come back and see me.
Again, with the waiting a day. Oh, I am going to make quick work of this. Sneak the necklace and letter into Carolina's trunk, huh? Consider it done. You've got the sealed love letter, and we have the necklace. Grab another quick bite to eat, and now I'm going to take advantage of this point in the day, get some sleep, sleep until tonight when everyone has gone to sleep, break into their home, you know, just lockpick the door, then sneak in, put the stuff in her trunk, sneak back out. I think that's the best course of action at this point. I'm not sure if they will allow me to sleep on this bed. I'm just going to risk it. There's nobody here. I am going to sleep. And it seems that I've been sleeping in someone else's bed. Of course, why would you even want to sleep here? Oh. Alright then. Now I've had enough of this nonsense. We're heading straight to the miller. We're going to sleep in our own bed. Just to fast forward time a little bit. So we can actually have some decent rest for a change. Take a bath. It even has to load straight after a bath. Okay. Even though it was just like 2 seconds. Sleep and save. Sleep for 12 hours. Look at this. Our nourishment is going to balance out by the time we wake up. Our energy levels are going up because I'm sleeping in a pretty comfortable bed. Energy 62, 68, 74, 80, even better, 87, 93, 100, 7 p.m., 100. I'm gonna stop right there because that last hour always takes such a long time to load in. I always prefer just to skip that little bit at the end. It just takes such a long time. So we're very close now. I think all we need to do is put those things in her trunk. And I don't know what happens after that. I'm not sure. Again, I guess we'll just find out as we round up the game here.
Yeah.
Ride our horse all the way to the top. And then we'll wait until the sun has gone down. And I'll take off all of my armor. Just to increase my stealth skills a little bit. My inconspicuousness. The butcher. The butcher. Where is the butcher? Oh, I see a sausage icon to the left of me. The butcher. And I think that's Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. Trader. Is that her? Nope. That has to be someone else. Okay, no matter. Oh, there she is. And she's still loading in. Come on, textures, load in. Her face looks so plasticky. Good God. Okay, wait for a little bit longer. Let's hope we're able to put everything inside the trunk. 9 p.m. 10 p.m. 11 p.m. Stop right there. Cease the waiting. Come on. Load, you glitchy piece of software. Alright then. Should probably equip my torch.
Bandits creep around in the dark.
Yes, yes, I know.
Where's your torch?
Okay. Okay. Nobody's around. Fingers crossed. Take everything off. Quick, 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 quick. Oh, Henry. Even when you're about to finish the game, you are still up to your usual tricks. Shut up, stupid dog. Alright, we're in. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Oh, lockpick again. Shut up, dog. Which trunk am I supposed to put it in? I don't know. Is it in this room? Oh crap, I'm inside of her room. Jesus. Did it! I did it! I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it. Now I need to get out of here. Another successful mission. Especially because I was not able to do this successfully either in the previous in my previous playthrough. Close this door. Yes, perfect. Equip my torch. Yes, yes, I'm just a simple peasant riding my horse with a torch. I did not break into any home at all. Nope. Nope. Just minding my own business. La-di-da. La-di-da. I'm just gonna stand here and wait until morning. La-la-la-la-la-la. No, Christina, no more war action. It's all about helping Hans Capon romance a girl from the butcher shop, either successfully or unsuccessfully, and as soon as we are able to finish that assignment, that's it. That's the end of the game. And of the playthrough. So no more war action. The war action was in the second to last part of the playthrough, which was yesterday when we did the Siege of Talmberg. That was the big final bit of like actual sword fighting that you saw. Yes. We're not doing any more combat. We are done with combat.
For the kitchen or the field, fight fine wherefore bright your empire.
Go and see Sir Hans. I believe he's at the castle down here. And before I go to see him, I should probably quickly put on my clothes again. Dress, 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 dress. There you go. Get out of the way. Oh, look, Sir Radzik is here.
What do you need?
I delivered the things as you asked.
I already know. My spies told me everything. She was wearing the necklace this morning, as I asked in the letter.
Oh.
So you'll go to the rendezvous with her?
Certainly not.
Look at
I'm not
Radzik.
gonna pounce on her like a bull in rutting season.
Look at Radzik
Humans
listening.
must be allowed to mature gradually. Meanwhile, you'll get a potion for me.
Oh
You
no.
didn't believe in witches' brews.
Not a potion,
This is
no.
no witch's brew. It's an absolutely tried and tested elixir.
Oh,
called
no.
Musk of infinite allure.
No.
There's a fellow in Sassau who sells it, and he
Okay,
guarantees
as long as I don't have to
success.
brew it, I'm fine. I'll get it.
Musk of infinite allure? Sounds irresistible.
Look at those guys in the background.
I'll try and
In
go
the
for you.
circle,
I'm sure I
dancing
can rely
on
on
the
you.
stairs.
Here's some coins for your costs.
Take care.
Oh, they're done. They're done dancing. That was funny. We are the soldiers of Ratai, and we dance on the steps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get the Musk of Infinite Allure for Sir Hans. Can't I just fast travel? Much easier. Straight to Ledechko. Yes. Go, 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 go. Go get that Musk of Infinite Allure. What a name. Get the Musk. Put on the Musk. Seduce her. And then we all get to finish the game happily ever after. Pilgrim. Ignore him. I don't think we've ever stopped to listen to what the Pilgrim has to say, because this guy also has like riddles. Then if you solve them, you get like a small reward or something. All for you to explore, because we did not go over everything, not in the slightest. There's still a lot to find in this game and to do. We didn't look for most of the treasures even. Most of the treasure maps have gone unexplored. Or, you know, unstudied, so you can still check into those as well. This is easy a game that you can play over 100 hours if you focus on all the quests. I'm confident. Loading screen. Another glorious loading screen. And before I finish the game, I do intend to visit
closer, my friend.
the bathhouses one more time, just so I look completely
the prodigal son
clean
returned.
before I
knew you'd
venture
come back
off.
to me one day.
Let me guess. You saw it in a dream?
I knew you were going to say that.
This is the same
I
guy
had a divine revelation. But next time I won't be around
from
to pull you out of the shit.
Yeah, from Sassau.
Well, I am sorry.
Yes,
But
I'm
these things
sorry.
are sent to try our fortitude in the face of adversity.
Yes, yes.
I'd like to try your fortitude. I've heard you know of some irresistibility potion or whatever it is.
Oh, naturally. Musk of Infinite Allure. An age-old recipe. Maybe
Tested by
even
Moses
older.
himself.
Tested by Moses himself.
Sure.
Moses?
Sure.
Or how do you think he managed to get his people to follow him through the desert for 40 years?
Oh my
it's
goodness.
extremely potent.
Oh, yes.
How much do you want for
That's how it says in the Bible. And Moses put on the Musk of Infinite Allure and guided the Jewish slaves away from the Pharaoh through the desert for 40
But since
years.
you ask, how about this much?
2K. All right then.
That's not much.
That's not much, he says.
Really? All right, double then.
What?
What?
No.
Why? You...
What?
Oh, why do I even bother?
You.
If you like, I can mix the elixir for you in exchange
So
for
I need to.
small favor.
I need to pay 2,000 groschen and do him a favor.
Now, is that any tone to use
Oh
with your
man,
master? For shame.
I would
Apologies, Master.
choke you
I
with.
was carried away by my thirst for knowledge.
I understand your impatience, but the way to wisdom is narrow and arduous.
I need.
Leads out the window.
Oh, I need an aspirin.
About that recipe.
Yes, you want to buy it?
4K.
Yes, I need it right away.
I understand. I'm sure you'll be more than satisfied with it.
But I won't be drinking it, fortunately.
4,000 groschen. I should stab you in the face. Is anybody watching? You little prick. You little shit. You had that one coming. Where's my 4,000 groschen, you asshole? Goddamn prick. Yes, I did it, and I do not care. Come after me. That little shit. He had it coming. Oh. That was one well-deserved stab in the charlatan face. Mm.
Yeah.
Justice has been served. I don't know if anybody else approves in chat, but sweet bliss. Ring-a-ding-ding. I think that's the church bell indicating that it is noonish, 12 p.m. Considering that the sun seems to be at the highest, at its highest. This has to be noon. Okay, it looks like we are going to craft a potion one last time. And there's an apothecary close by, so I can always just get the ingredients that I need. One more potion, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go inside and craft this stupid thing. Almost after we got swindled out of 4,000 groschen. At least I got the recipe for free. Let's take a look. Cockerel, I don't want to see you ever again. Get out of my face. Lazarus potion. The Medhoyed remedy, which is also a neat little flashback to that time when all the villagers were sick. I think that's about 6 or 7 streams ago. Lullaby potion, Padfoot potion, also interesting. Oh. I know what I've been doing wrong. I need to read the recipe first. Tiny detail. Recipe. The Musk of Infinite Allure recipe. Now, what do I need? Let me take a quick look. The recipe for Musk of Infinite Allure. The potion that Sir Hans wants to take to make him even more irresistible than he already is. It's nothing for me, though. I don't really need a horde of admirers following me on stealth missions. Prepare water, 1 handful each of sage, marigold, and comfrey, and a cave mushroom. Grind the sage. Holy crap. Alright, so 1 cave mushroom, 1 sage, 1 marigold, and 1 comfrey. Cave mushroom, sage, marigold, comfrey. What was it again? Cave mushroom, sage, marigold, comfrey. Cave mushroom, sage, marigold, comfrey. Cave mushroom, sage, marigold, comfrey. Alright. Knock, knock.
What do you need?
Just go, just go. I don't want to forget about the recipe. Cave mushroom. Cave mushroom. Just give me everything. Just give me everything. Cave mushroom. Sage. Comfrey. Sage and marigold. Marigold, sage. Sage. And we are done. Thank you. Ba-da-da. Almost ready for Sir Hans to woo Carolina. Okay, Musk of Infinite Allure. Prepare water, 1 handful each of sage, marigold, and comfrey, and a cave mushroom. Grind the sage. So that's the first step. Water. Aqua. Some H2O. Sage. Sage. Grind the sage. If you're wondering what those black bars are, that's notifications, obviously, but they get auto-censored whenever I'm streaming directly from the PS4, probably for privacy purposes. Grind the sage. It's not the easiest of recipes because we'll have to boil a few times and then add the cave mushroom at the very end, I believe. So this is the sage. There you go. Put that on the dish. Now what does it say? Grind the sage. Drop the sage in the cauldron and brew for 3 turns. Then add the marigold and the comfrey. Brew for 1 more turn. Then add the cave mushroom, but do not cook. And I'm supposed to add the cave mushroom before the fire has gone out. So this is going to be a little bit tricky. Drop the sage in the cauldron. Brew for 3 turns. Marigold and comfrey brew for 1 turn. And when the bubbles disappear, when it stops boiling, add the cave mushroom. Then make the potion. Right, so 3 turns. Marigold, comfrey, 1 turn. Cave mushroom. So put that in there. 3 turns. Alright. Turn number 1. Turn number 2. And turn number 3. Now I'm going to wait. Get the comfrey. Okay, you can stop boiling now. Forget it. Comfrey. Marigold. Three tugs. Just 2 tugs, whatever. Just let it boil for a little bit. Then wait until it has stopped boiling. Okay, put the cave mushroom in, but do not cook. And complete the potion. And that should be our Musk of Infinite Allure, fingers crossed. Because it did boil for a long time when I added the sage. Done! Yes, success! We did it! F you, alchemy bench. We are done. Forever. Come, horse.
Man cannot live by bread alone, but he can't live
Great
without
job spawning straight in front of me.
Yeah.
And everyone else on the video.
Yeah.
I have your Musk of Infinite Allure, and Believe it or not, it was worth brewing that whole thing just because I got to stab that charlatan in the face just before we finished the game. What a filthy cheater. We have Tobias Fafar. Oh, here he is.
Greetings. What business have you?
Your Musk
I got you that potion from the charlatan.
of infinite
What
allure.
charlatan? He's a man of learning who even cured the Pope of impotence.
Sure.
But thanks, Henry. I really appreciate your help.
Of course he did.
Once I drink this potion, every woman will faint at my feet. But I'm only interested in one. The fairest creature on God's green earth.
Yeah, the butcher's daughter, I know.
Yes, we know, we know.
A rendezvous. She and I, under the cloak of night. And you shall be my herald of exalted words. You will hide and prompt me from a book of poetry.
Oh boy.
I'll do what?
You heard it.
Here's a book of poems.
Oh my
I'll need
goodness.
a little time to get ready. Meanwhile, you can learn some poems off by heart. You'll prompt me.
Learn poetry?
Oh
Me?
boy.
That sounds... well, not exactly...
Stop wasting time and get to it. Come back to me in a couple of hours. I have to get dressed up and groomed, and it'll take a while before the potion takes effect. Take care.
Wait until Sir Hans is ready. And during this time, I'm going to have to memorize the poem from the book. I was not even paying attention. I don't know which book he gave me. Oh, here. The Anthology of Love Poems. Alright, go get ready, Sir Hans. Like I said, it's a very unique expansion because you get to do some stuff that's maybe atypical with other quests. There's no real stealing involved. There's no real killing involved. I mean, you know, aside from the stabbing the charlatan in the face. But, you know, reciting a poem, that's something that's pretty unique in this game. We have a couple of poems here. Right, so what do we have here? We have 3 poems. Gentle night, why linger on? I yearn thus for my love so long. Without her words to still my breast, who shall set my soul to rest? And now my heart in sorrow dwells, from melancholic pining swells, since I, alas, was forced to part from the mistress of my heart. Ah, Lord, let me not wait in vain. I yearn to see my love again. O gentle sir, be of good cheer. I shall not cling to another dear. Second poem, because we need to pick one of these. To love and be forlorn is like night without a dawn. To be close with naught to say, like winter frost in May. To have lips and yet kiss not is like leaving grain to rot. To love without consummating is like unsown fields in the spring. I shall love you then, my dear, as long as you lie with me here. If you'll not give your all to me, no longer shall I buy to thee. I'm sorry, that leaving that leaving grain to rot bit is just amusing. And then the third one, Ode to Woman. Woman is the root of sin, and yet of virtue's deeds again. In Eden it was woman's deed to pluck the apple from the tree. If you've no wealth to offer, you say, she will scorn you and turn away. But once you promise her treasure, she says she will love you forever. To murder's wrath she gives birth, leaving no peace on this earth. Wounds inflicted by swords, cut less deep than women's barbed words. Oh my goodness. I think the obvious choice is poem number 1, but 2 and 3 are just too funny not to try. I should try one of these. Oh my goodness. Or maybe we should just try and do this the proper way. Gentle night, why linger on? I yearn thus for my love so long. Without her words to still my breast. So I'm gonna have to memorize this thing. And now my heart in sorrow dwells, from melancholic pining swells, since I alas was forced to part. Ah, Lord, let me not wait in vain. O gentle sir, be of good cheer. I think it's going to work with every couple. So gentle night, why linger on? Without her words to still my breast. and now my heart in sorrow dwells, since I alas was forced to part. Ah, Lord, let me not wait in vain, O gentle sir, be of good cheer. Let me just try that one more time. Gentle night, why linger on? I yearn thus for my love so long. Without her words to still my breast, who shall set my soul to rest? And now my heart in sorrow dwells, from melancholic pining swells, since I, alas, was forced to part from the mistress of my heart. Ah, Lord, let me not wait in vain. I yearn to see my love again. O gentle sir, be of good cheer. I shall not cling to another dear. Got it. I think I may need to look that up once more. How is my speech doing? My charisma? Charisma 11. Speech 18. I seem to be doing pretty well. Okay, I'm gonna wait for a little bit. Like so. It's like leaving grain to rot. Oh man. (9 p.m.) Sir Hans is ready. Go back to Sir Hans. I'm going to take one quick look at the poem. Gentle night, why linger on? I yearn thus for my love so long. Without her words to still my breast. Maybe I just need to focus on the first words. Maybe it's easier to remember if I get to pick from, you know, a multiple choice section. Gentle, without, and now my heart in sorrow dwells, since I alas was forced to part. Ah, Lord, let me not wait in vain. O gentle sir, be of good cheer. Gentle, without, and since. Gentle, without, and since. Ah, Lord, O gentle sir. I really hope I'm not gonna screw this one up. If not, maybe we'll end up getting, you know, a funny bit of comedy.
Are you ready, Sir Hans?
Henry? Something's gone wrong.
Open up. I'm not going to talk to the door.
Oh no. That Musk.
That potion.
Has given him a nasty rash.
Now I have a feeling my face is broken out.
Uh-oh.
How do I look?
You look fine. You're imagining it.
You're imagining it, sir. You look as irresistible as ever, if not more.
But I feel as if I just fell face first into a nettle patch.
Well, you're just a little flushed from the excitement.
A little flushed from the excitement. He like brushes it away with his hand.
Can we go to the rendezvous?
Why wait? Carolina won't be able to resist you.
It is a funny expansion,
right,
though. Truth
Lead
be
on
told.
heart. And you, Henry, follow me.
Oh dear. Oh Jesus, you scared the crap out of me. Scary guard person thing. Stay inside the room. Oh crap.
You must be up to no good, sneaking around in the dark.
What?
Torch before the catchpoles see you.
Man. Yes, we're going, we're going.
Turn up late to see the love of my life.
Oh dear. Maybe I should just check again. Move it, Sir Hans.
I'll be late for my wooing.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I need to hold your hand? Come on, baby. Come on, little baby. Let's read the love poem once more. Gentle night, why linger on? I yearn thus for my love so long. Without her words to still my breast, who shall set my soul to rest? Gentle night, why linger on? Without her words to still my breast. And now my heart in sorrow dwells, since I alas was forced to part. Ah, Lord, let me not wait in vain. O gentle sir, be of good cheer. Gentle without and since. Ah, Lord, O gentle sir. Gentle without and since. Okay. Shouldn't be too difficult.
What the hell are you up to? I'll be late for my wooing.
What was it again? Oh my goodness. Gentle without and since. What is he talking about? Tell me, Henry. Did it glitch?
Well, there's been a few,
Oh.
but I'm sure I can't compare with you.
Ha! Very true. One day, play
Through the horse.
about my amorous adventures.
Comedies or tragedies?
That might depend on how things go tonight.
And we walk towards Carolina's house. It is a nasty rash.
You, Henry.
Goodness me.
There's another very pretty girl living in this house here, but she's already got a suitor.
When has that ever bothered you?
Since the time her fellow threw me headfirst into a dung heap and kicked my arse for good measure.
Seems your future subjects don't hesitate to take a stick to you when it comes to minding a womenfolk.
I doubt he would have done it if he recognized me. I was, incognito.
I'd be lost without your kindness.
Come on, Hans. The end of the stream approaches. And so does the end of this expansion. All this just so he can try and woo her beneath her second-story window. Just sucks that I have to stay with him in order for him to move.
You'll hide behind a gravestone or in the bushes. And
Okay.
don't budge from there. Otherwise, you might scare her off.
Alright then. Do I have a bard potion that I can use? Just in case, no, I do not. Crap. It's a good thing. Oh, you can actually use it. What does it do? Energy 10, nourishment 10, health 0. I'm not taking it. Alright. Hiding
Henry.
in the bushes.
Get started. How do you know it's her who will come out and not someone else?
She got the letter and necklace, didn't she? She knows that that is, her secret admirer is coming.
And what am I supposed to do?
What do you think? Don't prompt me from that book of poetry.
Conceal yourself. I'm already concealed. I'm hiding in the goddamn bushes. Here? Or here? Oh, here. Hide. Showtime.
Who's there? I can't see you.
Your most ardent admirer, fair maid.
Uh-huh. And do you have a name?
What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would still be a flower, wouldn't it? Start.
He's so terrible at poetry. Just a disaster. Alright, here we go.
What are you saying? I can't hear you.
Gentle woman is the root of sin. Gentle knight.
Night, why linger on? I yearn thus for my love so long. Without her words to still my breast, who shall set my soul to rest?
Gentle knight, why linger on? I earned this from my love so long.
No.
Whip out your worthy silky breasts. Who shall suck my salty bits?
And now my heart in sorrow dwells, from melancholic pining swells, since I, alas, was forced to part from the mistress of my heart.
I know my horses sort of well. Some alcohol from 9 to 12. Seems I always have whores apart from the mistress of my heart.
What on earth are you saying?
What are you
What's
doing?
that hissing?
It's a feral goose here in the bushes.
A feral goose.
Ah, Lord, let me not wait in vain. I long to see my love again. O gentle sir, be of good cheer.
That's the
I
whole
shall not
poem.
cling to another dear.
Oh no.
Landlord, let me not wait in vain. I long to sing and laugh again. O gentle sir, get off your chair. I shall not bring you another beer.
Jesus, Henry! What kind of yokel nonsense are you babbling?
That was a disaster.
You're the one who's babbling.
You're an odd one. I've never heard such peculiar poetry in my life. Where on earth did you come up with it?
Blame the French.
It's the latest fashion in France. You've done enough harm. Better shut up and leave it to me.
How did you like it, dearest?
Ah, how tender you are. Father is coming! Hide!
Uh-oh.
Did you hear what he said? Oh, I have a bad feeling about this, Hans. I think we should...
Are you still there?
Still here, my love. How could I have apart from you?
Father's coming. He'll kill you.
He will not. Because it'll never cross his mind where I'll be. Henry, it's time for me to claim my prize. Whatever
My
happens,
prize.
cover my back.
There you are, you seducer. Now you'll see how a butcher protects his daughter's honor.
Buy me time.
You got some explaining to do, you bastard.
Uh-oh. Peace?
What are you after? You bastard sneaking around an honest citizen's house in the dark?
I went to mourn over the grave of my great-grandmother.
Oh, yeah. Then what are you doing right beneath my window, eh?
No, the question is, why are you trampling on great-granny's grave, eh?
Enough of your
Eh?
horseshit. One more word, and I'll have you.
You really came.
How could I not, my dearest?
Not so fast, Prince Charming. But, since you're here...
Hey, what was that?
Oh dear. You imagined it.
What?
That noise. I'm sure I heard a strange noise.
We're here in the cemetery. Maybe restless spirits, what do you reckon?
I'd swear it came from the window of my own house.
Well, what's that got to do with me?
Someone's been creeping around after my daughter. I come out, and I find you here. Quite a coincidence, eh? So, out with the truth.
You're quite mistaken. I've never laid eyes on your daughter, and if she looks anything like you, I'd rather keep it that way.
Why, you fucking...
There's a lace here. Untie it.
Don't try to make a fool of me. I heard it clearly. What was that?
Are you alright? It seems to me you're hearing things other folk can't hear. That's not good.
That's not good.
You're saying I'm hearing voices in my head?
Yes.
Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Sent Euphrosyne Polot's heard voices too, and she found in a monastery and churches and things.
That
I heard voices too.
That whole analysis.
Well, could have been voices. I wouldn't swear to it though.
Look, fellas, I was standing right here and I didn't hear a thing. Do you take me for a madman?
Whatever you are, I want to know what you're doing under my daughter's window and who was talking to her. I heard it clear as day.
Good neighbour, it can't be denied that old age dulls a man's ears. I'm here alone, praying for the souls of the good people resting in the cemetery. I've nothing to do with your daughter.
That voice sounded different to yours though. But where did he get to? You must have seen him. Unless you're covering for him.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Jasem skutni hori kodelnikov syn.
What the fuck are you playing at? My patience is wearing thin.
Jasem skutni hori kodelnikov syn.
Jesus, stop your damn screeching.
Nakopeczku stala,
goodness.
plakala. Jezu, Jezu, Maria, volala, volala. Jezu, Jezu, Maria, Jezu, Jemine. Buddha letu chapet, nebone. Buddha letu chapet, nebone.
Christ almighty. Let's go, fellas. This one ain't right in the head. The guards will have him for screeching after curfew. Let's not get mixed up in it.
We did
But
it.
if I ever see you here again, I'll beat some sense into your idiot skull.
Yes! Success! Go and see Lord Capon in the morning. We did it! We did it! Perfect. Oh god, my nourishment level. I think that's the expansion successfully dealt with. I think that's the end. I think we're almost done. I am going to take a few more bites from the pot for the very last time in this game. Why it has to load? Of course, yes, just throw in an extra loading screen. Why don't you? And another bite. Get some more food. Excellent. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next up, I'm going to get some sleep. Then we'll go and visit the bathhouses for one final time, and then we are going to round up this final quest and then head to the exit. Open. One more bite from the pot. Why not? Sleep. There we go. Oh, that gave me a good laugh. That final bit in the cemetery. Oh man. I wonder what happens if you give him the completely different rhyme poem. When you give him that very offensive one, woman is the root of all sin and stuff. 9 a.m. Perfect. It's kind of difficult to believe that we are playing the final 15 minutes of the game now. I think we'll be finished in a very short while. Because the whole goal was to try and woo Carolina, which seems to have worked. Because we were successful in planting the letter, the necklace, doing the poem, distracting the butcher, very important. A little bit of cheerful music for you. Now.
Yeah.
Before we ride off, let's go visit the bathhouses one final time. Get everything fixed, laundered.
God preserve you, good knight.
Yes.
I'd like to make use of the bathhouse's
services, yes.
So what are you...
I'll certainly need a physician to treat my wounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. Goodbye.
1 hour. Okay. The bathmaids will make a new man of you. Everything will be spick and span. My armor will be super shiny. All ready for the final cutscene of the game. Alright, Henry, get ready to turn around. So clean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where is... Oh, he's at the castle. Of course he is. Of course he is. Now, where are you? In here? Lockpick very hard. Maybe he's down below. Let's go look.
Oi.
Get out of the way. Oh. The door's still closed. 11 a.m.? I don't know. Let's just wait for a little longer. Come on, Sir Hans. Open the door. I need to speak with you so we can finish the quest. And the playthrough. For some strange reason, he's not opening up. No, he has to be in one of these rooms. I just don't know which one. Still locked. Wow. Alright then. Well, I'll wait for a little while longer. 12 p.m. 1 p.m. See if this works. That's the one thing I also dislike about some of the quests, is whenever you're unable to reach someone, you have to be kind of fiddly with how long you have to wait. It did say to go back to Capon in the morning, so I'm not really sure what's going on here. Lockpick, very hard.
Look at
Quest log. Go and see Lord Capon in the morning. Well, I think I checked him in the morning. Or is he only available in the morning? If that's the case... Oh, goodness me. Don't tell me that's the case. So I'll need to wait for another full day. Come on, come on, come on. 4 p.m. Come on. Open your door. Open up. Lockpick, very hard. And still locked. Okay then.
Yeah.
This is so weird. Okay then, I guess we're going to do the same thing. Just head in here. Just eat something, I guess. Eat some food. Eat some food. And sleep a little bit. Then wait, and we'll try again in the morning. 11 hours. Just so I can keep my energy levels high enough. 98, 100. Nourishment is going down by a little bit. This is weird. This is a little fiddly. It would seem weird if I'm only able to talk to him in the morning. Alright, if that's what he wants, that is what he will get. 1:30, 2 a.m. Stop right there. We're so close to finishing the game. Okay. Now we wait for just a few more hours. Like so. Look at that. Look at how quickly it's going. 6 a.m. Perfect. Eat from the pot. Sure. Get some extra food in your belly. Am I dirty or still clean? I'm still clean. Okay. Well, I would like to keep it that way. So let's head back up to the castle and just camp outside of his door and just hope he opens up. And if he doesn't, I may need to lockpick the door. I don't know what else to do. There we go. 6 o'clock sharp. People are waking up.
Yeah.
Get off your horse. Also, there is a bed nearby. This is my room, for God's sake. Why am I always going back to the miller? There's no point. You... How rude. The problem is, I don't know which room they're trying to point towards. It could be this one. Could be the one down below, but I'm assuming it's the top one. Fast forward just a little more. 7 a.m. 8 a.m. Come on, Hans, cape on. Where are you? He's still in his room. No, no, this is not. This is not normal. Something is wrong here. What's going on? Pretty sure he's not in here. This is the armory. It would be such a mess if this thing turns out to be glitched and I cannot reach Hans Capon. Yes, go out, go. Yes, just leave. Leave. No, you don't want to leave. Yes, leave. Go. Thank you. Now open up. Crap. Double crap. Crap.
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle.
Hello.
The shot must have come from here.
Halt!
Where is that bastard?
You call that combat?
What are you doing to that lock? This definitely won't come cheap.
Oh man. I have a secret task. Oh, fail.
Do you think I'm so stupid as to...
Well, I thought you were.
Damn it. Here's your coin then.
You've purged yourself before the law. And hand me over those stolen goods.
Oh no, did he take all of my armor from me? Oh no! He took all of the armor from me. Oh well. Back to the old armor then, I guess. This is so weird. I don't really understand what's going on here. Is that everything? These, I guess, these and these. Looks okay-ish. Right, now why isn't he opening? Oh my goodness. Turn around and leave. You know what? Maybe we should just load this last checkpoint. That way I get to keep everything. I'm actually going to quickly Google this. The bug. I am unable to finish the expansion. He's missing. Let's try that again, shall we? Yes, I am finishing the DLC today, Christina. This is the end. I mean, I only have to go and talk to him. And once we talked with Sir Hans Capon, he's going to tell us, you know, probably that, you know, it worked. Thank you very much. Now let's get back to our assignment, shall we? Then he heads back to the edge of the map, and that's when you get the conversation option to trigger the final cutscene, and that's the end of the game, so... Yeah, I don't get it. This is very confusing. Everything was going super well until this final part where he locks himself into his room and he refuses to come out for some reason. Super strange. Hence the reason why I would like to Google it instead, just so I know if it's a glitch or something. It shouldn't be a glitch. Oh, 9 AM. Whoops. Huh. Well, luckily the other games that we will be playing... Quest started, lost and found. I don't remember losing anything in particular. Where is he? Oh, the door's open. It was a glitch. See, it was a goddamn glitch.
Greetings. What do you need?
We did it.
How did it go with Carolina?
Ah, good God.
Henry, it
yes!
was the most wonderful night
yes!
of my life. She was completely entranced by my
We did it! We did it!
I only had to touch her and she melted in my arms.
Another trophy.
And then she took me to paradise. It was glorious. It was sublime.
You owe
Thanks in part to you, my faithful henchman and messenger of
yes,
love.
Yes.
You've earned your reward.
It was an honour, Sir Hans. When are you going to see her again?
Oh, I'm not going to see her again. All beautiful things must come to an end, and after all,
oh wow,
I am a nobleman.
She was just a cheap flirt to him.
That's how it ends, with the love of your life.
Oh.
After the secret gifts, the letters, the intrigues, reciting poetry in the moonlight,
the reloading,
my eloquence was
the stabbing of the
Imagine,
charlatan
the
in the
silly
face.
cow couldn't even read. She returned the letter to me unopened.
Oh.
Here's the letter, Henry. Read it. At least you're capable of appreciating my literary talent.
All right then.
Read and learn from a poet.
I will.
Good luck then.
Good luck then. And now he puts on his armor again. And we get to finish the game. Yes, let's go, Sir Hans. We are off to finish the playthrough and the live stream. The final minutes of Kingdom Come Deliverance. You know what? Let's read the letter just before we head off with him. What was it? What's the letter called? The letter. I never even looked at this scorched map, by the way. The letter. Quest items. Capon's love letter.
And well, I'm sure we can come to some agreement, your
Well,
lordship.
bearing in mind, Master Butcher, that we have nothing to come to agreement about yet.
Wow, this is a new cutscene.
Well, I mean, no, sir. Well, I mean, I thought I ought to let you know what happened. Like, my daughter's good name could be besmirched.
Besmirched.
Dragged through the mud. And his young lordship's too, of course.
Well, only if she should find us... Only if she should find herself with a permanent reminder.
A permanent reminder.
That could happen yet, sir, couldn't it? Even if her belly starts to grow. You know how word gets around, and well, folk would assume that Sir Hans is the father, even if some other young fellow was to come along in the meanwhile, and, well, you already know, the girl can't be watched.
Are you trying to blackmail me? Have you forgotten that I am the lord of this town, and that you are nothing but a stinking butcher?
Oh, God forbid, sir, I'm just thinking of his young lordship's reputation, and my girl's, but, of course, if his young lordship was to recognize the bastard as his own, and pay for his upbringing...
You can thank your lucky stars you're the only butcher around here. Otherwise, I'd have you out of your ear this very day.
Well, sir, I'm only to...
Here, take this, you damn scoundrel, and never show your face here again.
Wow.
Thank you, your lordship. I'm sure this will be enough. Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
Blasted fool Capon.
Oh, wow.
I'll wring his neck.
This is a brand new...
I'll have his balls on a platter!
This is a brand new cutscene. I've never seen this one before. Holy smokes. Well, Christina. He certainly gave the butcher... He gave him quite the speech. My sweetest, I am your most devoted secret admirer. Secret, for until I know you long for me as I do for you. I shall not make myself known to you, but once we know each other, then, my beloved puppet, I shall caress your tits, and then I shall seek out the treasure you have carried with you since birth. For there is no lovelier creature than you. I only have to think of you, and I raise a battle tent, the likes of which even Sigismund would envy. You must be mine and none others. I shall take you to paradise and back. You shall meet all the angels in heaven and call out to God more loudly than ever before. If you want to feel like no woman has ever felt before, put on this necklace tomorrow, and I shall know that I should come to you in the night and slip inside your secret garden. Your most ardent secret admirer. Good God. That's the letter he sent to her. Alright then, Sir Hans. And where is your horse again? Exactly. Charming as always, says Marone, and Christina says your balls on a spike. Yes, here is Sir Hanush, looking for a platter to put Sir Hans's balls on. Let me just quickly skip just a little bit to see where Hans is off to, because he seems to be just roaming around. Well, he's heading towards the camp again on the edge of the map, but I don't know where his horse is. Frankly, I just want to fast forward everything so that Hans has fast traveled in the meantime. We'll catch up to him. 11 a.m. Very close to the ending. I hope you guys have all enjoyed the playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance, because this is the actual end. We are about to end the game. Starting tomorrow, we will be playing something completely different. As you know, we're playing Ni no Kuni tomorrow. A one-time stream, but it'll be a pretty long stream, 4 hours, maybe 5. We'll see how far we go, how far we'll get. And then next week, I plan to do Red Dead Redemption 2, do some Borderlands 3 as well. And then we have a couple of other games to play as well. We still have Ghost Recon. We have Rainbow Six. He's going on foot. Are you kidding me? He's going back the entire way on foot. Oh no. Well, in that case, I am going to take advantage of this and travel to the camp myself, and then I'll just wait and let time pass a little bit as he comes back to the camp. Why not just take your horse? So weird. But then again, that was the expansion. Oh, this is where his horse is. Just put it all the way around, just so it'll fast forward a little quicker. 12:30. That was the expansion. One of the expansions that you get to play if you get the season pass or the royal edition, which is like $40 euros. And that's the base game with all of the expansions, all the extra content. So that's the full package. I highly recommend you get the royal edition instead of the regular one with the season pass, just because it's so much cheaper. Alright, let's go catch up to Sir Hans. We are just minutes away from finishing the game. And right on cue, because I am about to end the stream. Or at least I should if I want to get a decent night's rest. He is not in any rush, is he? Look at him being so smug because he had a successful rendezvous with the butcher's daughter. Look at that.
Yeah.
Alright, he's going a little bit too slow for my taste. I'll go ahead of him. I'm just gonna go straight to the camp and then wait until he arrives as well. And then we can trigger the final cutscene. Yes, of course he got laid. That's why the butcher was complaining over at the gate. He was saying, you know, his reputation, my daughter's reputation. That's why Sir Hanush was talking about, as long as she doesn't have a permanent reminder, there's no problem, is there? And so he scared off the butcher, telling him he would, you know, give him a severe punishment if he didn't shut up. And then he was, you know, ranting about Sir Hans's behavior, going, I should have his balls on a platter. Trying to do some damage control. Alright, let's wait just a little bit longer. How about another hour or two? 2:30, 3 p.m. An excellent time to go forth into the unknown and to finish the game. On a sunny, bright afternoon. There he is. Sir Hans, shall we finish this game? Yes, I think we should.
How about it, Henry? Can we go? Are you ready for this?
This is what we've been waiting for.
Of course. At last I'll get to see more of the country and have a bit of an outing.
Quite.
Here comes the final cutscene.
Let's get to it then. I finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile. We're helping to save the king.
Instead of saving his drunken majesty, I'd rather find that horseman who murdered my parents, get the sword back from him, and skewer him with it.
Cheer up, Henry. I have a feeling you'll get your chance one day, and it won't be long in coming. Forward, men! Audentes fortuna juvat!
Clearly an opening for Kingdom Come 2, which is in the making. That is it, the end of Kingdom Come Deliverance. I hope you all enjoyed the playthrough. Thank you for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you in the next one.